Thank you so much, Greg Straff, for your cryptic responses. Yep, it is indeed time. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Bubba. Let's go check on Freya really quick. She's in her tomb. Bullshit. Anyway, welcome back, Zell. Alright, so now that we've played with the ferret, let's continue. We are on part 3 of the investigation here. This music always bops, thankfully. Ugh. Alright. Everybody is freaking psych-locked. I don't know how difficult hers is, or if we have the information we need. Bless up. One of these days I might do voice acting or reading it out loud. Do we have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at trial was genuine? No, we don't. I honestly don't. Yeah. Alright, I'm trying to catch back up on my notes here to see where I was at here. What last kind of things. Okay. Left off. Do 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 do. Boot, 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 boot. All right. Let's go back to the basement warehouse. Well, let's start with this, dude. I also wanted to check out that pink stuff. Whoa, this place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect now that they know that he was actually masked to mask? This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the mask-to-mask investigations all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Points for the quality of impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. True. True. All right. Really? None of this is suspicious? Absolutely none of it? All right. Let's see what Larry Butts has going on. All right, Larry. That's confidence. Do you have evidence that I left my position, or you just pull my chain? Yeah. Why would the wallet at 1 in the morning? You hand-delivered this wallet to Ms. Delight just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Yeah, okay, Larry. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning. Right there, that's the important part, kids. On the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Idiot. My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that, Larry? The murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. I don't have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this. Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Right there, idiot. Jam it up your ass, Larry. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. Yes way. Well, Larry, you fucked the dog here, bud. It's my fault the boss was killed. My fault. Yeah, it is. You big dumb idiot. Larry! There is nothing I could do. We have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? Madonna happened. Excuse you? Ugh, me too, Phoenix, me too. His girl called and said we have to talk right away. So I went to see her. He was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Larry, was it in fact not her new boyfriend, but like, I don't know, her husband maybe? He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. To be honest, same. Hey, Bubby, you ever just curl up on the floor and cry like a baby? Sometimes. Fucking wicked. Anyway, we did this last week, but I moved the captions down off of the screen so it's a bit more legible. How's that working out for everybody? Do we think about maybe I need to shift some things around? I don't know. I was debating rehauling some of my layouts. Maybe run a little test experiment. Larry. Yeah. Oh, that's why everyone's like busy and Twitter's dead. I forgot Sora came out. Yeah, they used to be like at the bottom of the game. Like I have it for 15. God, Larry. This too. No, Larry, that's gross. Really bad? Like unplayable or like big cheese? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I swear to God, Larry, I will hit you so fucking hard. Yo, what's up, dogs? Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. All right. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it'd be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Well, let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record. Oh wait, no, it's Phoenix. There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. And I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look for me? Pretty please? Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. Why is he so creepy? Well, what do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't even think Larry could make a mistake that... What is it? What's wrong? Yeah, I guess so, Demon. I'll try it out. See how long I can handle it until it just gets awkward. I made a mistake. Huh? But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning at about 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. Murder. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. Larry, we've said it 5 times in the last fucking 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. All right, so, well, now I want to absolutely introduce Larry Butts' fist to my fucking, Christ. Also, I know about Old Bag. Oh, Larry's an idiot. All right, well, let's get out of here. We've done all we can with Larry. Something smells, it's probably butts. All right, the only person we really have left to grill is Andrews. I still don't have anything to fucking prove. Maybe detention. Is Ron here? Okay, cool. This is something new. Man, I need to think up a voice for Ron. I already told you, it's not me. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they get a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. What, the same guy that's been there the entire series? That man's facial expression has not changed. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. All right. I must be missing something here then. Gumshoe. Has to be Gumshoe then. About this blackmail letter.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway?
Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB's security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now.
Oh, all right. Let's toss this in. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard.
That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal.
Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now.
You don't even know the half of it, Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. The victim? Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? I will give you one fucking guess, Maya. Just fucking one.
Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them.
Hey everybody, KB Security does security work.
Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
Oh? And
I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber.
Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Anyway, looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Ugh, let me go already.
Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Ah, that's pretty dirty and underhanded.
Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask to Mask.
What? Really?
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it was really Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Alright, well that's interesting. That shakes a few things up, I think. We have that. So about this.
Huh? What's that?
Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us.
So, what are you two whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just my billfold.
That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. Now I really want you to show it to me.
Yeah, believe it or not, the security company works in security. How about that? All right, Demon, what am I missing? Maybe we can talk to Ron now? I haven't come up with a voice for Ron yet. I'll have to do it on the fly. Ah, Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. This dude would definitely have the most fucking annoying voice of all time. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night the sacred urn was stolen from Lord... Ah, damn it. On the same night the sacred urn was stolen from the Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? The only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Mistral is useful for only a few things, mainly leveling. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are mask to mask?
Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday?
That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Yeah, Guido von Dickhead. Whatever the hell his name was. Luke Athme. Ragged Clown, yep. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one that stole the urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. So then the person dressed up as mask to mask in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atmay. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yeah, I went to KB Security at the time. The blackmail note said I should. All right, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So I used the key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? Oh. Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe? Yeah, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. Delight kind of sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you? I'm begging you, please don't tell Tessie, please. When he does that, I'm gonna turn on the reverb just to be really annoying. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Ooh, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Tessie would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. Criminal, a thief, a vagabond, a tramp, sucking dick behind the dumpster for quarters. I mean, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Tessie spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So he became mask to mask for Desiree, huh? All right. Do we have anything we can show this guy? Besides fucking Hangman's Galley? Let's see. Tickle your balls for some anti-inflammatory. Oh boy. Oh, all right. Well, let's see if he knows about this. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But mask to mask, he must have gotten away, right? Yeah, whatever. She's now Ron. It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my mask to mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. And I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The garden's photo. Is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. But, as you might expect, Detective Atmay found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atmay found the mask-to-mask disguise? That's interesting. Yeah, and I heard he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atmay got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got a chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yeah, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more. Now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Plural. Well, I hope some of y'all are at least clipping me having to read all of this. Give me a second here. Ooh, also the music change. It's a bit of a slapper. All right, Papa, which voice is the most annoying so far? Ron Weasley. See, that shit good though. That's a classic. Potter Puppet Pals. Shit, dog. Demon ain't even old enough to remember that. That came out when Demon was like 2. You are not. Do not lie to me. Ron Weasley. All right. Let's see what we got else. Yeah. This blackmail letter is the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? You used to watch all, yeah, I watched the shit out of it too. Yeah, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. Shoutouts to Emanon. Amazing JP Final Fantasy 12 speedrunner. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity? Just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know? I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in a safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? All right, you fucking idiot. What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown, a painting, or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. So Ron Delight was mask to mask after all? But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. This case is gonna be a fucking kick in the dick. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. And I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? Ron's testimony added to the court record. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Are you fucking out of your mind? Yes, but please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya. Hey! Oh, it's Pearly! I'm back. Hey, Pearls, so what have you been up to the whole time?
The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crane Village to have it examined.
Look, I cannot just... there is no octave higher than what we're already hitting. You're gonna have to deal with it. And what did you find out?
Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn.
Woo! That's a relief. I was really worried.
But there's one small problem.
Problem?
These cute little pink splotches, they said it's paint. They were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal.
Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there.
Oh, okay. We'll find out how they got there.
Please don't forget about me.
Sacred urn refiled into the court record. All right. Well, Ron said he's never seen it, so I guess now back to probably, yeah, it's probably Adrian now, because she's the only one that still has a psych lock. Ugh. October 13th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse.
Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Well, actually, I was having this urn examined.
Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time.
I would like to examine the boot. Damn it. All right, give myself a little bit of a break here. So Demon, how much more do we got in this? Because I assume that the investigation stage is probably wrapping up soon. I think Adrian is the only person we have psych locked yet. Urn box. It's over here, and there's a clearly defined edge.
Mr. Nick, could it be this odd shape is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it.
Ah, that's the box the sacred urn was in. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Look, it matches.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. The statue wasn't where it is now when we first came here, right? Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it was probably mask to mask. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Ami while he stole the urn. Hey, cut it out. You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk. It says Organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Ha ha! Oh, got him. Damn, Phoenix Wright got jokes. Yeah, so you should feel right at home, right? Not fucking cool, Maya. Fatally. Looks like the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Ms. Andrews said you are not allowed in there. She said I could go in. She just doesn't fucking like you. Detective Atmay said he got hit on the back of the head with this by the thief. But that was obviously a lie. Because it turned out Atmay was the real thief, it's still hard to believe. It looks like Adrian feels really bad about it. I'm going to take full responsibility and fix that sword myself. I know I don't look it, but I have complete confidence that I can fix it right up. I promise I'll fix it so you never knew it was bent in the first place. Please be gentle with it. No clues here. It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. Aha, I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say, Gucci Mane says burr. Oh, no, sorry. Hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. I kinda doubt it. Ah, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Bubba, you rather go to Hamburger Festival or Spaghetti Festival? All right, chat. Hamburger? Shelby says hamburger. All right, here is your chance, chat. Are we out there? We now have a poll. Are we going to hamburger or spaghetti? Oh, Christ, no. While I try and catch my breath a little bit. I mean, let's say like pasta or burgers, because I mean, specifically like hamburger, cheeseburger, black bean burger, you got all sorts of burgers. Got all sorts of pastas too. Candidate for Mensa, she is not? No, not currently at least.
Spaghetti. Yeah, I'm a sucker for pasta, even though I've been staying away from the carbs as of late. But nah, I fuck with it. A good burger, though. For me, I kind of have to be in the mood for pasta. With like burgers, I could always black bean burger. Like you could be like, I could always black bean burger. I'll just put it like that. All right, quick little vape break here. Seems like we're trucking through this. I don't think there's too much left here. Besides her psych lock. And we'll try and squeeze in some of our Genshin stuff. So are we keeping the voice acting with Phoenix Wright for now? Yo, what's up, Yutaka? Welcome to Voice Acted Phoenix Wright. I'm taking a quick break here. How are you, young Yutaka? Did you know that Dylan Francis's IDGA FOS is 10 years old today? What an absolute jam that was when it came out. Oh no. Oh no. Dylan Francis 43 minutes ago at Kill the Noise. Hey, by some chance, do you still have the project file for Fill the Noise too? I can't find it. Kill the Noise. I might. I'll look around for it. We could be getting some new old music. Ah, dude, that was such a good tour. I had such a blast with that. Welcome back, Demon. You doing okay? Hell yeah. We're gonna try and wrap up the rest of the investigation section. It's been going a little bit slower because I've been deciding to voice act everything, I guess. So there's that. This is the camera and computer that Detective Atmay set up, huh? That's what he said. And yet he still let it take a picture of him? I guess he's not as smart as he pretends to be. The camera belonged to Lordly Taylor, so he knew he couldn't tamper with it. Not yet, Demon. So then why would Atmay, I mean, mask to mask, allow that to happen? I think that's everything. I have to sneeze. It sucks. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference?
You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. Why do I feel like we've had the same exact conversation before somewhere else? Stepladder, I'm lost.
Stepbrother, I'm lost.
Doodle-doo. Yeah, all right. Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, did you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before court today, it's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake? Bubba, what's the lady from FMA that be sucking Mustang's dick? Hawkeye? Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, she cute though. Both of them. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn was submitted at the trial was genuine? Yeah, I have the urn. Sorry to break it to you, but this urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Crane Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how. What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago. Now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? Oh, this one's easy. We have a picture of it. Okay. And? What do you want, a fucking medal or something? This poster, it was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said, "I am," on it. Psych lock. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says, Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Ah! Oh, Bubba, she thirsty. I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now, tell me the truth. Ah, wait. Or, even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. Looks like she's not gonna give up on that last psych lock so easily. Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor? Goddamn right I do. Is it the paint or the box? It's probably the paint. It is. Well, Ms. Andrews? What's this supposed to mean? There's pink paint all over this urn. There's pink paint all over the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. You can't weasel out of this one, Ms. Andrews. But, uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape. But you can get pink paint anywhere. Well, there's none in my office, that's for sure. Well, there is in my room. Really? Liar. Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor, there's no proof that it's the same paint. Oh, come on. It's getting ridiculous. The proof linking the paint and the urn and the paint on the floor is...
The urn box, you idiot. This box, the urn was stored in this, right? Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. Ah! I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yeah, more or less. The paint on the floor has an odd shape imprinted in it, doesn't it? Yes. If you put this box into the impression on the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped over here. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. Yo, she's looking kind of fit though. What good, girl? Finally. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly?
No, not at all. I know just how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. And when I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance, the box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. Ah! I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Karain Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when I got changed to Ami? I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami.
Any sane person? Really?
Oh, Pearls. This photo makes me laugh every time. It's just like fucking. I'm sorry, Grandma. This stupid fucking face. Yo, what's up, Inf? Welcome back. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one has seen it since then. Sacred urn updated in the court record. Oh, don't worry, Imp. It's only gonna get worse. You're stuck with me. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Ami Faye statue. Uh-huh. The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen.
But Mr. Nick, there was no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here.
Yeah, dude, it's super jank. And there's good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would have been the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. Is it because of Larry Butts? That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense.
But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible.
She's right about that. Yeah, I'm sure the trial's gonna be gnarly. Well, Ms. Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. And then the next day, it was moved. But why? It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case.
Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief, Rhonda Light, was at KB Security. So then why did another mask-to-mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. That pissing out the window and shitting out the window are two different things.
One undeniable fact.
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. All right, let's go. I think we'll call it here for that. I still got to do some Genshin stuff. And that was a lot of talking. Oh man. Hey, we're just gonna do some Genshin, kick back and chill for a little bit. Exposition. All right, we'll pick this back up next Monday.